A significant number of Malaysians are paying out of pocket for physiotherapy when their existing insurance or employment benefits would cover the cost partially or in full. The reason is almost never that the coverage does not exist. It is that people have never checked what their coverage actually includes, and that check takes less than 20 minutes. Let me walk you through every coverage source available in Malaysia so you know exactly where to look and what to ask. The first source is SOCSO, also known as PERCASO. SOCSO provides comprehensive physiotherapy coverage under the Employment Injury Scheme for two specific situations: injuries sustained while performing work duties and injuries from road traffic accidents for registered employees. If you were injured at work, a slip and fall, a repetitive strain injury from occupational tasks, a lifting injury, a machinery-related incident, your physiotherapy treatment may be covered in full at a SOCSO-registered provider. If you were injured in a road accident and you are a SOCSO-registered employee, you are entitled to the same benefit. To access this, contact your employer's HR or payroll department before attending any private clinic. Ask them to initiate an injury claim under the Employment Injury Scheme and request a list of SOCSO-registered physiotherapy providers in your area. Many Malaysian workers have carried this entitlement for years without knowing it applies to them. The second source is employer-provided group medical insurance. The majority of corporate group health plans in Malaysia now include an outpatient medical benefit that covers physiotherapy up to an annual ringgit limit. These plans operate on a panel clinic model. Clinics the insurer has contracted with directly, where you typically pay a small co-payment or sometimes nothing at all, and the clinic bills the insurer directly. Attending a non-panel clinic means paying upfront and submitting a reimbursement claim, which may be processed at a lower rate or subject to a deductible depending on your specific policy. The two questions to ask your HR department before your next appointment: is outpatient physiotherapy covered under my group plan, and which physiotherapy clinics are on the insurer's panel near me? Plans update annually and vary significantly across employers, so do not assume the answer without checking. The third source is personal health insurance. RIA, Great Eastern, Prudential, BSN, Takaful, Allianz, AXA, AFIN, Tokyo Marine, and Zurich all offer plans that include physiotherapy, benefit under the outpatient specialist or outpatient treatment section. Coverage limits range from a set number of sessions per year to an annual ringgit limit across all outpatient specialist treatments. Some policies require a referral letter from a registered medical officer before a physiotherapy claim will be accepted. Check your policy schedule specifically on this point, because a missing referral is one of the most common reasons claims are rejected. Call the insurer's customer service line and ask directly: is outpatient physiotherapy covered? What is my current limit or remaining benefit? And do I need a referral letter? The fourth source is EPF, Account 2, available for medical expenses including physiotherapy under the medical withdrawal provision, subject to documentation and eligibility requirements. MySalam, the government health insurance scheme for eligible B40 and M40 Malaysians, provides coverage for hospitalization and certain chronic disease costs. Check eligibility if you have not already done so. The practical step right now: spend 15 to 20 minutes checking all of the above before assuming you are paying cash. One important operational note: SOCSO claims must be initiated before or very shortly after your first private physiotherapy attendance. Retroactive claims for sessions already completed are often not accepted, which is why checking your eligibility before the first session matters, not after. For personal insurance claims, keep your official physiotherapy receipts, your physiotherapist's session notes or treatment summary, and if required, your referral letter. Insurers in Malaysia increasingly process physiotherapy claims digitally through their apps or portals, and maintaining organized documentation prevents delays. Claim rejections based on administrative omissions, missing referral letters, incomplete documentation are generally reversible once the correct paperwork is submitted. The link in the description has a complete current breakdown of all coverage types available in Malaysia, the documentation needed for each, and the specific questions to ask your insurer, your employer, and SOCSO. Do not pay for something you have already paid for through your contributions and premiums.